Welcome back to another episode of Title Unknown Podcast. Talk about shit that people might find interesting. We bring you a weekly dose of oddities and believe that everyone should be a little nuts once in a while. This week, we do have a fun adventure to go on. We are actually bringing a theme to the show this evening. I'm actually going to cut to some fun music to set the theme. Oh, wait. I am Format Entity, and there's other people here in the room.
I was waiting for that. I'm
Hey, Mr. Gittalinks. And also, we have a guest.
Dredalia.
We have a guest this evening, Dredalia.
Yeah, I'm Dread.
How are you doing, Dread? All right, hold on. Let me set the mood. All right. So, this will be our running background music. Gittalinks has brought a idea this evening for us to keep some of the deeper, darker being October and having some type of horror Halloweenish aspect. I just want to give you a rundown of what we'll be playing in the background this evening. Is right now this is the Saw theme. You may hear while we go through our topics, our usual topics, which may be a little bit theme appropriate as well, but we'll also be hearing some Dead Silence, Freddy, Halloween, Insidious, Jason, Poltergeist, Psycho, Resident Evil, and Storm of the Century. So you'll be hearing some more of this throughout the evening. I do want to give a respectful hello to Dredalia. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. Well, not that it's evening here, but hey.
It's our evening, and either way, I mean, people listen to this while they're on their lunch and listen to it on their drive to work in the morning, you know? It could be any time of day. It's my evening, though.
It's your evening.
Technically, it's morning right now.
Oh, is it that late, is it? Oops. It's nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. Come on, nearly time to knock off and have a drink and all that.
And Mr. Gittalinks, this was your idea. Give me some more background. What's going on this week?
Well, we were trying to do a haunted house runabout this week, but unfortunately we didn't quite make it, so we're going to try again for next week, and we'll talk about that more in the next episode.
And my weekly topic, or weekly highlight, is of course, World of Warcraft related. I mean, what else do I do during the week? But I am happy to report and give you my little WoW report, is that I got to see the first raid boss of this Mists expansion. Got my ass handed to me and everything, and I tried to do a pug group out of General Channel, and it was well deserved. It was money well spent, though. I got to see it. It was fun. Also, with this topic, have you heard, is within our community here, we have a zombie bicycle ride going on tonight.
No, what's that all about?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so apparently, earlier, it started at like 1 p.m. Like, you got to start early. And
It is a pub run.
a pub run. You got to start early. The whole idea here, being October 6th, is that they are getting in zombie garb and riding bikes bar to bar. And we seen, every now and then you'll see one getting there, and if you just see one out of nowhere not knowing what's going on, you're like, what the hell's that guy's problem? But when you actually see them all together, you go, oh my god, this is the most amazing and best idea I've ever seen. This is... I didn't get to be a part of it this year.
So you'd hope that they had tricycles.
There was a guy.
If you watch a movie and you see the zombies shuffling and everything, they can barely walk. How are they riding a bicycle?
I was actually personally thinking of drinking and falling over. A
That's
tricycle
a
at least
good
keep
point,
you
too.
upright.
By the end of the night, they are going to be pert near realistic zombies.
Yeah, they're just walking their bikes.
You're going to be replacing brains with brats, burgers, fried chicken. That's all.
Truly will be killing brain cells.
Oh, the munchies.
That's all we're going to be hearing from these zombies later this evening. Also, off the weeklies is Geta. You mentioned something this week with Psy.
Oh yeah, Psy from Gangnam Style. He is he has his own calling, like Lady Gaga had her Little Monsters for her fans. Apparently, they're attempting to start Psy's followers to be called Psychos.
Psychos.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
That guy.
Ah,
That's the guy.
that's just pain in the
Is that as original as it
go.
could possibly be? I mean, you call Psy's fans psychos.
Well, it kind of fits. The name's right there.
Oh, true. Okay, I'll give you that.
Over 2 million people were, liking and watching videos.
But see, I can even one up that. Is according to a website I saw, if Psy actually gets Gangnam Style to the #1 song on the Billboard hits, currently it's at #2. If it makes it to #1, he will re-record the video topless.
I'll pay money not to see that.
Oh, I'll pay money to see it.
What? And then personally have this bucket ready? I mean, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, what gets me, it's even on, we got Big Brother back here, and they've even been using it on that show, and I'm going, oh crap.
Oh god, it's everywhere. It's playing on our it's playing on our terrestrial radio stations now. He is actually holding, I think I mentioned it on the show already, he is actually holding a Guinness Book of World Records from YouTube of having the most likes. He dethroned the last champion, and so he's already has a lot of claims. He's already broken a lot of benchmarks, but he hasn't broken the Billboard #1. That's one you're talking about, right?
Right, yeah.
So Billboard Top 40, this thing still exists. This is like a trademark of over 20 years ago, the Billboard, the Top 100.
Oh, Billboard's been around forever.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking back when Dick Clark was doing it.
Oh my god. But he hasn't even made #1 on the Billboard yet.
No, he jumped up 16 spots last week, though.
He broke YouTube. He broke records. He's been on Ellen and Saturday Night Live, but he hasn't broke #1.
Well, I actually have been kind of, remember episodes ago when you started playing this thing, I hated this song.
Oh,
now
yeah.
I'm liking it so much that I'm actually searching on YouTube for like different versions of it and stuff.
Oh,
and
there's plenty.
He's actually re-released one of the, I don't know if, he just did it differently or anything, but the girl that he dances with on the subway and everything, her name is Hyuna.
Yeah.
And she has, I thought she was a nobody, just, pretty face.
Well, she was another singer, yeah, but
yeah, she has her own
version,
her own music. She has her own songs and everything. But there's another version of Gangnam Style that she actually is doing the parts of when he says Oppa Gangnam Style. She does it, and she starts singing.
And Sexy Lady is changed to Sexy Boy.
No, I didn't catch that part. But yeah, I was like,
well,
oh,
she changed
cool.
it from a girl perspective. She took Gangnam Style to a girl perspective. That's what I got out of that video. I seen it too, and to me, it was just another Korean pop chick doing flying on the coattails.
But have you seen Gandalf Style?
Yes, I did.
I had to laugh at that one.
The Hitler one, right?
No.
Oh,
Gandalf.
wait. Oh, Gandalf. All right.
Yeah, it's actually a guy dressed as Gandalf doing the Gangnam Style dance all over different parts of his city and everything, and he was walking up and horse dancing behind old ladies and everything and scaring them. And there's even another one where Deadpool's doing it.
Oh my god. All right, we'll have to find those and throw those in the show links as well. Down to the fun extra links. So if you noticed, there will be extra links at the end of after you download. There'll be some more fun stuff for you to find. So with that, let's move into
Start your day with a mouthful of gummy.
another topic of the first topic. Even without the theme of this evening that we were talking about just this evening, I found the first topic I wanted to talk about this week at all whatsoever was ICP. Came up in the media, came up in the news just recently, and the actual article comes up as saying that the Insane Clown Posse, ICP, is going to be suing the FBI. I didn't know that was an option. First of all.
Sure, you can sue anybody you want.
Or engaging.
Oh shit.
Well,
There's an ad playing on that page. So,
I thought these guys were gone. I didn't even know they were around anymore.
well, I was a fan back in the day.
Oh yeah, so was I.
It was about till I actually took a note of this. Listen to about 2002. They put out Bizarre. They came out with something called The Wraith, which I didn't listen to. I haven't listened to them since then. But I heard stories of people that continued to listen to them. I heard a lot of original ICP fans that I was fans with, my friends that were fans, say that they didn't understand magnets or something. Said it was magical or something and not science. I don't know. I didn't listen to it. This is just stories I've heard. But it was in 2011? Yeah, just last year. The FBI labeled juggalos, which is the psychos for ICP. The fans of ICP are called juggalos. So, prior to 2002, I was considered a juggalo. FBI labeled all juggalos as a gang, including drinking unsafe quantities of Faygo and dressing like an idiot to a circus, which is gang-like activity.
You can drink unsafe quantities of Faygo.
Probably. You know, I actually
Isn't it
know
like
this.
any soda you can drink too much, you get like diabetes or something. Oh no, we're gonna sue because all these diabetic gang style.
I actually remember this from when I drank Faygo back in the day. Is that grape Faygo has 61 grams of sugar in a single can. You check Coke and Pepsi, it's all at like the 30 level. Grape Faygo is double the sugar. It's like way insane. Mixes good with vodka too.
It does bring up a good point, though. I mean, you know how gang members and stuff are into drugs and things like that. I mean, I assume, no offense to gang members that are out there, but I don't know if most of them are drug addicts or not. But, if they're drinking all this soda and stuff and they're gang members now, when they pack their needles for their insulin, do you think they'll be in trouble with cops because they got drug paraphernalia?
Oh yeah, it's natural assumption. Oh, you have a needle, therefore you're taking drugs, not realising that what it really is. But I mean, they do it here. If there is any group of people that they want to label, therefore that way they can do things about them. And I find it absolutely stupid. I'm thinking, where's your head? Up your ass or something? Come on, guys, wake up, please. Smell the coffee.
I love the quote, Mr. Too Dope, as the article
Yeah, I
reads.
kind of laughed at that.
Yeah, Shaggy Too Dope. He says, you're trying to grow love in your country and shit. Then the head of your country, the FBI, just turns around and fucking kicks you in the nuts. Again, I don't know why I made him sound like a fucking redneck.
Dude, I'm like, what the hell was that?
I don't do a good Shaggy Too Dope. It did sound a bit like that, but
Then we went out and we shot the mailboxes and we kicked over a cow.
damn right. Woohoo! Anyway, well, they are white boys from Detroit doing this.
They're all hopped up on the Faygo.
They are white boys from Detroit doing this rap thing. This article calls them a horrorcore rap duo, and there's another one from the Huffington Post. They kind of call them something different. They call them a rap metal duo. So they call them rap metal. So I don't know which one's more accurate. I call them Absolute Entertainment back in the day. Prior to
I'll
2002,
call them Fago addicts.
Fago addicts. Back in 2002, these guys. This is fun, obnoxious, retarded stuff, but it was entertainment for me. But it always was. I mean, back in the day, it always was. Everyone that loved ICP was just family. I mean, there was no like gang-like behavior. I mean, sure, if one person messed with one of us, yeah, all of us would kick that person's ass. That's a little bit gang-like, I guess. But it was, if I have 12 brothers and somebody mess with me, well, my other 11 brothers are going to kick that person's ass too. I mean, that's just what a part of family does.
Yeah,
Well,
watch out
that's
for
what
those
mates
Maroon
do.
5 fans.
I mean, generally, if one person likes a band and you happen to be mates, then the rest of you happen to like it. So therefore, if you pick on one person, it's not the fact that you like that band, it's the fact that you're mates anyway, and therefore you're going to kick somebody's ass.
Right.
Plain and simple. Nothing
It
to do with the
just
fact of, oh, they're band members.
No, it
can you
had
do?
nothing to do with the music. No one was messing with me in the first place because I like ICP. They were just messing with me in the first place. It just so happened that a lot of my friends listen to ICP, and there's a lot of us.
Well, keep in mind that Shaggy 2 also mentions that the FBI is the head of our country.
Yeah. Also, Shaggy 2 Dope is also the one that's gonna stick her with his wang.
And chop a neck off a chicken.
Yes.
Excuse
These are
me
the
while I
same
go and get that
guys.
strap on.
These are the same guys. These are the same guys that talk about that. You know, stick you with my wang. What's another one of my favorites was the cotton candy. You want to bring the razors with you when you're going out for cotton candy. Cotton candy is a euphemism for hairy bush.
No, but no.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, well, not here.
Oh, they made it that.
Oh, see,
I ate so much
I
cotton
just find it
candy.
interesting,
I
the
ate-
cultural differences.
I ate so much cotton candy that my tongue came out her ass. Yeah. So,
I like that one.
these are actual lyrics that these guys talk about, and their FBI wants to mess. This is what they're talking about. Really, FBI?
What gets me is that. I mean, how long ago were they actually popular? You were saying early 2000s, was it?
Yeah.
It's like, why are you worrying about them now?
Yeah,
Well-
now, because now the diabetes is kicking in.
Well, I don't know what it is. Is that they have grown a bigger following since, which is weird. There's a show that I've been watching called Workaholics, and they have an episode with ICP in there. ICP has always been in the wrestling medium too. They were back in WCW, but that was back before
Didn't
2002
they make a
as
couple
well.
guest appearances too?
Yeah, they were in WWE too. Just like, real briefly and everything. But yeah, and they made a couple movies. I mean, these guys are, they are entertainment. But gang-like activity, and FBI of all to say that to like ICP you're a part of a gang. I mean, you like to wear face paint. I have painted my face. I have done
You're
this.
a gang member.
I'm a gang member.
Yeah, but so did members of, followers of KISS. Come on.
Exactly!
What, they're gang members?
Yeah!
Yeah, look at those tongues. They're all about the cotton
Exactly.
candy.
I mean,
Hey, you got another instance of a tongue coming out your ass again with that tongue.
oh, come on. That's why the girls used to follow them.
Exactly. Gene Simmons was all about the cotton candy. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Any day of the week. Thank you very much. Next.
Well, anyway, the point of the story is that they're suing the FBI after a 2011 classification of the Juggalos as a gang. The suit, they're stating that there was a failure to produce any documentary evidence in support of the FBI's classification of the group's fan base. So the FBI's classification of the group's fan base, the Juggalos, labeled them as gangs. ICP is filing suit against that rule because they never provided any documentary evidence. So that's what's going on right now. And I still find it entertaining, and I'd love it. Created the spark plug of me to get to talk about old times.
I'm just digging the music in the background right now.
Hell yeah. But the FBI failed to comply with the Freedom of Information Act request. And that's the end of the ICP story. You're gonna make me have a very scary, deep, wide voice. Alright, so you have trivia, right?
I sure do.
Open wide.
For trivia.
Alright, so we have 5 quotes from 5 different horror movies, I guess you could call them.
Hey, Dradelia, I'll play against you.
There you go.
How much?
Oh, I'm gonna so lose.
Can you also try to keep score too, if there's any way? There's 10 questions.
No, there's 5. Only 5.
Five questions, if you can.
5 questions. Yep, I got space to write them down. Next.
My limited memory might not remember if I got 2 right or 3 wrong or 5 right.
I got them here on my screen, so if you get it right, you get your name next to it.
All right, there you go. We got trackers.
All right. So, first quote is, "This is my boomstick."
This is
This is my
Boomstick.
boomstick.
Yeah, that is from Army of Darkness with Bruce Campbell. Bruce the motherfucking Campbell.
There you go.
See, who's gonna win
Dradelia,
this? I have
Dradelia?
no idea.
you really need to go see this movie. This movie is absolutely phenomenal. Go see it. Find it.
I'd have to find it.
You do. Army of Darkness.
And terrify children with it. That sounds good. I like that idea.
It
Next.
is. It is phenomenal. All right, number 2.
Number 2. This is a conversation between 2 different people. One sentence, one person, one sentence, the other, just so you get the idea of what this says. "What are you supposed to be? Some kind of cosmonaut?" "No, we're exterminators. Someone saw a cockroach up on 12.
Ghostbusters.
Really?
There you go.
I was gonna. My guess was Men in Black. Fuck.
No.
All right, 1-1. Let's go. It's on now.
Number 3. You can't kill the boogeyman.
How many movies?
Yeah,
Quote from it.
that's most I said in several.
Mine's on Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a horror movie.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton.
The dude's name is Boogie. The bad guy's
I'm
name is
thinking
Boogie.
One of the Nightmare on Elm Street. But
Can't kill the boogeyman. Yeah, I think you're closer. Can't kill the boogeyman.
Both final quotes.
yeah, I'm thinking an Elm Street.
Yeah, I got nothing else. I'm leaning more towards some of those fucking I Know What You Did Last Summer movies, which is probably further off. But that's where I was starting leaning into.
The actual movie is from 1978, First Halloween.
The very first Halloween, huh?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have got that.
Alright. 1-1. Let's go.
Alright. You're going to need a bigger boat.
Oh, fuck.
Doctor Who got burnt on a boat.
No. It's
Piranhas 3D. I don't know.
Come on, this is one of the most classical
Jaws.
lines of all time. Very good.
What?
Jaws.
Jaws.
Oh, jeez. I thought we were going horror movies here. What the hell?
That was
And
it
Army of
movie?
Darkness is a horror movie.
Yeah. Well,
First two were horror movies. That one was more comedy.
Theoretically.
Pitch Black was good.
All right, just so you're aware of the score here, format. She's got 2 on you, and you got 1.
Mm-hmm.
You got 1 left to even it out.
You got like 12 more questions. Let's
Oh, this is the last one.
playing averages here.
All right, here we go.
All right.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
The
Silence of the Lambs.
Shining.
I reckon
Neither of
it's
us.
Silence of the Lambs.
What was that, Dread?
Silence of the Lambs.
And I went with The Shining.
Both wrong. 1960, Norman Bates, Psycho.
Psycho.
Oh!
So the winner
Yes.
is Dreadelia.
Dude,
J. Delia.
you
Nice.
know that on Think Geek you can get the Psycho shower curtain.
I actually think we're listening to Psycho music too, which is gonna really.
Poignant.
It was like a giveaway.
Yeah, on Think Geek you can get the Psycho shower curtain.
The
Happy to get that.
shower curtain.
Yep.
Is that blood
I
splatter
thought
on
it looked like a normal shower
Yep.
curtain. Did it look like anything in the movie?
No, it's just a
It's
pure
got
white
blood
shower curtain.
handprints on it.
Oh,
Blood
okay.
running down.
Oh, okay. I was like, the shower curtain just looked like a shower curtain.
Yeah. Until of course it got blood and gashes through.
Oh yeah, all the fun stuff. Well, the blood was black and white back then. That was the grayish.
Yeah, they just used chocolate.
Yeah, but they did do it in colour though. They did the colour version. They coloured it up.
Color version of the Psycho.
Yeah, they put pop on.
All right, I got a
Well,
tip my hat. Good job on the win.
I wasn't expecting it.
I do have a song here to play in light of our theme. The group is called The Sprites. This came out in 2008. It's a fun song, and it does fit into the theme. This song is about George Romero, who did all the zombie movies that we love. Night of the Living Dead. He started all that, right?
Someday I should actually watch that movie.
You should. It's really good. The black guy kicks ass. It's like the first awesome movie that the black guy kicks ass.
Well, I wanted to watch it, but apparently it's not on Netflix.
It's not anymore? It used to
Or
be.
maybe, no, I'm thinking Dawn of the Dead. I haven't seen Dawn of the Dead.
You need Shaun of the Dead.
I've seen that. That's
that
a good
one.
one.
Alright, here we go.
I've seen Dawn of the Dead. Actually, the guy that played the main part was in Darwin, where I grew up, and apparently, my soon-to-be ex-husband actually served him. Didn't even say anything. He knew who he was. He just figured that he didn't need to be split at all to be. Oh, can you sign this?
Here, sign this up. Alright, so here's that song, and enjoy.
Attention all shoppers. Attention all shoppers.
It's the end of the world. I wanna live inside a shopping mall. I wouldn't care about the isolation. I'm unconcerned about the Walking Dead. construct a wall to keep the mutants out. When it's the end of the world, we land a helicopter on the rooftop. Somebody breaks in through a boarded entrance. Maybe we could make a run for it. I know all I need to know. I learned everything from George Romero, Dario Argento, maybe Tom Savini, Stuart Gordon, and Sam Raimi. Did they plant the idea, or was it always in me? Do you find me creepy? Now it's the end of the world. I always thought I would have been more careful. Didn't look to be a serious spy. Will you wait here till I come back to life? I learned everything from George Romero, Dario Argento, maybe Tom Savini, Stuart Gordon, and Sam Raimi. Did they plant the idea, or was it always in me? Do you find me creepy? Post-apocalyptic zombie survival fantasy.
I'm thinking maybe we got a good thing going here. Maybe we shouldn't be in such a hurry to leave.
Start your day with a mouthful of yummy.
Nice. All right, we are back. So what'd you think? Nice, good zombie song.
It was not bad.
Yeah.
Hey, this shower curtain comes with a bath mat.
They actually even have a hand towel.
Oh yeah.
Handprints.
This might be something I need to purchase.
All of our new recording area, I get to smoke cigarettes and everything. All right, so topic 2 comes into Tom Holland's new website. Now, first time I hear Tom Holland, I didn't know either. This isn't ringing a bell to either of you, is it?
Not a clue.
Not a clue? Dradelia? All right, well, this guy is the director of Child's Play, Fright Night. He also wrote Psycho 2, and I keep hearing he did stuff with this Langoliers.
The Langoliers.
You've seen that?
I have.
That's good?
It's a Stephen King movie. I mean, it's
Stephen
not bad.
King, right. I heard he also had his hand on The Stand, but not so much directing and writing, but he was helping some way or something with The Stand. So he's like, I think he might be a buddy of Stephen King or something. But he had a vision to create a place where horror fans could find not only collect memorabilia from classic films, but also the latest creations from horror artists and designers. So this brings us to his website. Tom Holland has created Twisted Curios.
He was part of the movie Thinner. That was a good movie.
I don't know that one either.
Give me a look. What does this actually look like?
Yeah,
This sounds like it'd be fun.
Thinner's the one where the dude's like drunk and he hits the gypsy woman and she curses him to constantly lose weight until he's like basically a skeleton. It's a pretty good movie.
Well, I could have half that curse. I'd be in a better place. So yeah, when you follow this link, you'll find Tom Holland's Twisted Curios. Some of the first items I clicked on right away was the Child's Play. So you can buy the Child's Play poster for $25, which is signed by Mr. Tom Holland. It's the classic 1988 poster. You can also get from Fright Night. The Fright Night selection was amazing. The Fright Night, $500.
Yeah, I was just looking at that one.
Add
Holy
to
crap.
cart. Add to cart today. $500. You can get the limited edition Fright Night Blu-ray signed by Tom Holland, Chris, Sarah, Don, Amanda, William, and I guess a bunch of people that were probably involved in the movie.
Sounds like the cast.
Yeah, they could have just said cast.
Well, it does say cast.
Yeah. signed by the cast. So $500, a Blu-ray. How much do you love Fright Night?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, I'm certain there are people out there that are willing to pay for it.
$500 for signatures on your
Well,
Blu-ray?
for 175, you can get just the Blu-ray signed by Tom Holland himself.
Yeah, just Tom Holland, you can get it for $175. I mean,
Yeah, but his signature isn't worth as much as what those others. I mean, that's the thing. You go and stand in line at one of the Gen Cons or any of the cons, and you fork out so much money to get a signature on something.
that is pretty
So, I mean-
average, right? $50 a person?
Yeah, $50 is about right
So we
for a
got
signature
1, 2,
nowadays.
3, 4,
That's
5,
it.
6 other people. Yeah.
No, that's a jack up of $200 though.
Yes.
Well, maybe
Exactly.
maybe the Blu-ray is worth $200.
Well, good news
Oh, that-
is if you don't want the Blu-ray, you can get just the DVDs signed by Tom Holland for $50.
Now that's kind of interesting. What makes the Blu-ray worth $125 more dollars?
You just saying that means you don't understand.
Oh, okay.
One will run out of date more than the other.
No, you'll get a whole bunch of Blu-ray fanatics telling you why you're wrong. It's Blu-ray is so much more superior to DVD.
It's $125 superior.
Apparently.
But it was recorded during video time, so
Well, it's on film. Film.
Yeah,
film,
so-
yes, exactly.
Yeah, you're
So
not,
how
not
much-
getting the Blu-ray quality.
film can
Exactly.
convert to Blu-ray. Stuff that's not recorded on film cannot be converted to Blu-ray. It's really weird. There's this about 5-year gap that stuff wasn't recorded on film and it was recorded on the quality that cannot be converted to Blu-ray. I've heard about this. I hate this shit. I'm not a big fan of Blu-ray. I just know this shit.
Okay, then let's move on.
Anyway,
next.
Psycho 2. A lot of good stuff here. You can get the DVDs, like the Psycho 2 era, right here. You can't get a Blu-ray of Psycho 2.
See, now I'm looking at these things, and every one of them is either a poster or a picture or a DVD or a Blu-ray thing. But it says Tom Holland's Twisted Curios. You would think there'd be like a Child's Play doll recreation, or the Hatchet or something from a movie that he was. Not DVDs and posters. Those aren't really curios.
It's the only ones
Oh,
now.
I said, what's the art collection?
The art
I mean, they
collection's
got
really
that-
cool, but right before we get to the art collection, check out the clothing real quick. Click on the horror clothing picture. This one I found quite worth the money and worth visiting for. There is stuff in the horror clothing that I would actually pay money. I do like the very first number one there is I Shoot Zombies for $19.95. It's a nice simple tee, but it's got a
For
eye.
$20, yeah.
Yeah, it's got an eye and a scope and a silhouette of a zombie. Pure and simple. Quite nice t-shirt. But there's
Whereas
plenty more.
I quite like the I Heart Vampires
The I
I
Heart
get that.
Vampires, yeah. And the heart is
and the Fail.
a real heart. And there's a Soylent Green t-shirt. And the Fail.
No. Fail T-shirt.
The
I have
Fail
to
t-shirt.
wear one
It's
of
a
those.
20-sided die. And the number 1 is the prominent number on the t-shirt with Fail written underneath. This is a beautiful t-shirt.
Ask any gamer how many dice they've destroyed because it keeps on rolling ones.
Yep. Gary Gax rolled a 1 not too long ago. Sad day, sad day. There's a Cthulhu calling t-shirt as well for Cthulhu fans.
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Sorry, I guess I'm not one of those fans.
Oh, come on, it's Cthulhu. Why not Cthulhu?
I'll learn about it
How do you not
eventually.
know
I
the
caught up on the
Lovecraft, man?
Doctor Who.
Cthulhu.
I don't know what the Cthulhu is. I thought it was a character on Doctor Who.
No.
You need to look up H.P. Lovecraft a little more.
Mhm.
Alright. So good stuff there. I did enjoy some of these clothing options, and I that's what made me feel very excited to actually bring this topic to light. But as you were saying, Tredelia, the horror art gallery is also a nice little fun place. This is where this website really does start to bring some more value, is that people can submit their art, and you do have options of picking art out of here. It's a pretty good
So
price.
this creepy picture that's titled Amy. Should I know who Amy is?
I don't see anything that would tell me who Amy is, but no, it is just horror art. I don't think it is a character of anything else, but this is the horror art of Amy. There's an Evil Ed.
I like Day and Night, or Night and Day. That's classic.
Ooh, yeah, Night and Day.
Oh, Nosferatu with Frankenstein? Yeah,
Yes, Nosferatu. Some of these are like white zombie-ish.
that's from like the classic movie Nosferatu too.
That's
Yes.
it.
Some are white zombie-ish, but as far as I imagine, these pieces that were selected to bring out here, I do like the Happy Birthday. I like the 666 satanic thing and everything. From what I understand, this is the place to get these if you want these.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to buy that Happy Birthday thing. I feel like my house would become possessed.
I like it. That's $15. An amazing lowbrow horror piece by William Harley IV. I mean, there's 3 others, so it's got to be good, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
No, I'm not digging the no.
Well, it's severed by William Howley. I don't even know what that is.
William Howley can keep it.
It's got some blood. It's got some good stuff going on there.
I'm kind of thinking this Fright Night diorama, $899. She's better be a full-size thing.
I want a wall mural. Yeah, I mean, there's the other Amy, like you mentioned. There's a $1,200 version of Amy.
Oil canvas.
On oil on canvas. Yeah. $1,200. You can have that.
All right, I want it for my
My
birthday.
birthday.
Buy it for me.
You got $1,200?
No, you're buying it for me for my birthday.
Okay. As soon as that sponsor money keeps coming in.
Excellent.
Hear that? Get a Lynx wants the Amy canvas. Make it happen.
What's that website? The one where you put a project on and people help you pay for it?
That's Kickstarter.
Yeah, we'll Kickstart for Amy.
You can't kickstart Amy. That's just something you want. They don't get anything.
They get my gratitude. I will send everybody gratitude.
I don't know if your gratitude's worth $1,200. All right. Mr. Alt
Oh,
One.
sorry, I've just gone back to Think Geek.
What are you doing over there again?
Were you at Kickstarter? Were you helping me get my Amy?
Mr. Alt One does not have a book review for us this evening, but I did find a item that fits into our theme as well. It is the Walking Dead Road to Woodbury. This is a novel. I do believe what I'm going to play is excerpt from the Audible, audible.com, the Audible book. I don't know why I didn't check earlier to see what it actually was, but I'm going to play it live. That's fun. But the other interesting thing is that this book, this novel, does highlight a lot more that what we're going to see from season 3 of Walking Dead on AMC, which is also coming out right before we record next episode. So I'm going to be very excited to see this. I can't wait. A little bit of a week away. So enough stalling. I actually found the file now, so I can play it.
I don't have anything prepared.
I do. It's too many windows. Alright, here we go. This is the audio file for The Walking Dead Road to Woodbury.
At the other end of the circus tent, the giant tarpaulin flap furls upward in the wind, revealing at least half a dozen zombies crowding in on the exit. They shuffle spastically into the tent, all adults, both male and female, clad in torn, blood-spattered street clothes, bunched together in an awkward grouping, their wormy, cataract-filmed eyes fixing on the girls. "This way!" Lily yanks Sarah toward the opposite end of the circus tent, maybe 150 feet away, and Sarah scoops the toddler up into her arms. The twins scurry after them, slipping on the wet, matted grass. Lily points at the bottom of the canvas wall, now 100 feet away, and whispers breathlessly, "Gonna sneak under the tent." They get halfway to the opposite wall when another walker appears in their path. Apparently, this slimy, mutilated corpse in faded denim dungarees, with half its face torn away on one side and a ragged starburst of red pulp and teeth, got in under the tarp and now comes straight for Sarah. Lily steps between the zombie and the girl and swings the shovel as hard as she can, making contact with the mangled cranium and sending the thing staggering sideways. The zombie slams into the center pillar, and the raw inertia and dead weight knocks the timber out of its mooring. Guidelines snap. There's a cracking noise like a ship breaking through ice, and 3 of the 4 Bingham girls let out ululating shrieks as the massive big top collapses into itself, snapping the smaller rigging posts like matchsticks and pulling stakes out of the ground around it. The conical ceiling sinks like a vast souffle. The tent falls on the girls, and the world goes dark and airless and full of slithering movement. Lily flails at the heavy fabric and struggles to get her bearings, still grasping the shovel, the tarpaulin pressing down on her with the sudden weight of an avalanche. She hears the muffled squealing of the children, and she sees daylight 50 feet away. She crabs under the tent toward the light with the shovel in one hand. At last, she brushes a foot against Sarah's shoulder. Lily cries out, "Sarah, take my hand, grab the girls with the other, and pull!" At this point, for Lily, the passage of time, as it often does in catastrophes in progress, begins to retard, as several things transpire almost simultaneously. Lily reaches the end of the tent and bursts out from under the deflated canvas, and the wind and cold wake her up, and she yanks Sarah out with all her might, and 2 of the
Wow. So that's just a little clippet of The Walking Dead Road to Woodbury.
Well, I want to hear the rest.
You gotta buy the book.
Nah.
Or get it at Audible. It's a lot of fun stuff. I mean, I don't read much, and I've read what's the last book I read? I've talked about it. Come on.
Oh,
The video game.
Player One or whatever?
Ready Player One, yes. Wonderful book. If you get that book on audible.com, it's read by Mr. Will Wheaton.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So you get Will Wheaton in your ears for about 6 hours of reading this book, which is awesome. It's cool. But what's even funnier is that in that book, if you remember, if you've read it, is that there's actually a Will Wheaton reference in there where he references Star Trek in the book. So Will Wheaton has to talk about Will Wheaton as Will Wheaton in the book.
Hey, come on, we watched him. Yeah. Anyway, we won't go there.
You want?
Have
you listened to an audiobook?
No, but I've been told I should do certain audio books more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not the ones you find on that type of thing.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I find them on other type of more adult orientated.
The 50 Shades. If you start talking about 50 Shades, you need to really find the quality book, and that is The Diamond Club.
I don't need to find books. I have to know people. I don't need to find books.
Well, for the quickie of this week, we do have this week the Guild season 6 just dropped. Episode 1 came out this week. Have you had a chance to watch it?
No.
No? I made sure I watched it.
Too much schoolwork.
Well, the
I'm being
Guild-
trying to level. I'm leveling a monk.
That's
Come on.
the best part
I
about
sat
the
there
Guild is that you
plotted
can just
that
take
out instead.
7 minutes. That's all. It's like 7-minute episodes.
Says the man who
Yeah.
can't even put topics together for the last episode of the podcast because he was too busy leveling up 5 levels.
Yeah. Oh, I had to get to 90.
Yeah, whereas I went from 0 to 50. Well, actually, no, she's 56 now. Come on.
Yeah, that's good shit.
How's that school project going?
Don't tell me about it. It's due tonight.
But the only thing I'll say is I just wanted to point out is that I have no sound clips or anything about it. I just want to say the Guild season 6 is out this week. Episode 1 is aired. I hope you've seen it if you haven't. And on the topic of monks and me getting to 90, Guild season 6 episode 1 had Mike Morheim, president of Blizzard Entertainment, in there in the episode wearing a World of Warcraft t-shirt and everything. And there was Wilhelm Screams, which I'm a big fan of. So you watch the episode for 7 minutes, you get some Wilhelm Screams, you get Mike Morheim. They give more story, man. You need to see where these guys are going. So they started up. They already recorded them. They're finally releasing.
You beauty. That just means that during school holidays, when I've got 4 months of twiddling my hair and going absolutely insane, I'll be able to watch them, won't I?
Yeah.
See, this is when I do all my catch-ups, is during school holidays.
And it is fun when you get to watch them all at once. I mean,
Well, I sound stupid when I ask who Wilhelm Screams is.
the Wilhelm Scream, yeah. That's a whole topic. I would say that's a whole topic.
Yeah, maybe next week then.
But it is this.
So.
You've heard that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've played that many times for me.
Right. That's my text message, so I'm very familiar with it. Yeah. So, topic 3 brings us to
It's about WoW.
WoW again. But it's also into a theme of a person playing...
I was gonna say this theme this week was supposed to be horror, not Warcraft. Yet somehow,
playing the part of someone else. So
you two have managed to destroy my theme.
this
Well,
is
see, we don't... Oh, I suppose we do horror here. We just don't do Halloween.
So Halloween's about dressing up in costume and being someone else, and doing something different for that one day. And this story actually has to do with a politician. Her name, Miss Lakowitz.
Sure.
No one else can say it better. So, Lakowitz is running in Maine, District 25 in Maine, for state senate. And for some reason, the Republicans found it to be, and that's just what it says here, none of my bias, but a great idea to highlight that this Senate state runner also plays World of Warcraft. but not only plays World of Warcraft, but plays a rogue. They wanted to make more interest and more highlight on the fact that the character that this state senate runner was going for was a rogue, a backstabbing, poison, invisible, dodging
And
character.
loves the fact that she's backstabbing and poisoned. Although I'm trying to figure out how they managed to find out that information without playing the game themselves, and therefore, oops,
Right?
pot calling kettle.
So they know what rogues do in the game, apparently. And not only that, but I don't know how they thought this was an idea to make somebody look bad. I think that's where I'm driving my biggest from on this article. I mean, me and you might not be friends. Me and you are going for the same thing. And I want to get somewhere that you want to get. But I'm going to point out that you play World of Warcraft. Like it's a bad thing.
The fact that the fact that you actually play a game, an online game with other people, not necessarily the fact that it's WoW, which has got a really big target market anyway, but the fact is you play an online game. What, you don't have that lower socioeconomic and all those kids that don't vote yet? Guess what? They just got them.
Yeah, they're all of a sudden interested. Hey, this person that's doing something plays the same thing I do. You know, that just enticed a whole pool of voters that may have never voted, but now they're going to vote for her.
Well, obviously, it says that they play an average Warcraft gamer plays 23 hours a week or whatever. She clearly does not, because she's still level 85.
Yeah, she is. And me and Dradelia, before the show, we actually did double check on that. And that tune currently tonight is still sitting at level 85. We checked WoW Armory.
Yeah, I'm looking at battle.net right now at her.
Yeah, we checked WoW progression. We had to check. The guild is active that she's in, but she's busy with the race. She hasn't been able to get her rogue out there and level out in Pandaria and everything like we have.
And she hasn't even done a looking for raid. I mean,
Yeah,
saying
that's
something.
the other thing too, is that the gear score was 359.
Yeah, I'm looking at her gear right now. Everything's blue except for only one trinket. So, I mean, that's a deck.
Yeah, she doesn't have Firelands gear. She doesn't have Twilight, the new Twilight Dungeons gear. She doesn't have looking for raid gear. She hasn't been playing for about over 8 months.
Yeah, her trinket is a Dark Moon card Hurricane. That tells you something right there.
Hey, you can carry that Dark
That's it.
Moon
No.
Hurricane all the way through Dragon Soul. I'll represent that. You can. That's still viable.
Yeah, it may be viable, but not necessarily advisable.
Yeah, but it's still viable. But
Yeah, not to mention, I mean, you look at the fact that most of her gear is like level 333.
but I'd also give credit to actually having
At least she
that,
got
though.
to 85.
Right.
That shows she has persistence.
All right.
But the
So
other thing is, they might have just grabbed that particular tune. She might actually be like the rest of us and be a little bit on the alcoholic side of things. And
Yeah, that
have
might be an alt.
maybe 10 other 85 tunes.
yeah, she might have a level
That they
90.
don't know
It's just
about.
not this rogue that they wanted to highlight. But apparently, this rogue hasn't been played in about a year now. I mean, that's when a year ago is when this gear was valid that we're looking at, that they highlighted, that they screenshotted and capped and fed to us to say, this person that's running for state senate in District 25 in Maine plays a rogue. I mean, oh my god. What the hell does that matter?
Boring politics.
She hasn't touched that rogue in a year.
And Obama prays a priest.
Right? That's one of the funnest things. All right. So what does Mitt Romney play? What's his character?
Oh, he's got to be
A hunter.
A hunter? What race?
Yeah, hunter.
Is he Hoarder Alliance? Huntard. Is he Hoarder? Is he Hoarder Alliance?
No, he'd have to go Alliance.
He'd be Alliance.
He's Alliance. All right. So what race?
No, I'd go with Blood Elf.
Horde
But he
blood
can't be a
elf?
blood elf.
He'd be, pretty boy blood elf.
You reckon? No, no, no. I can see him as a human hunter.
Human hunter, I can see that. But Chuck Norris was a
Oh yeah,
hunter.
I suppose if he's alliance, he's not really a blood elf, is he?
That's why you're
And I can
bringing
see
it
him
back
being a
to the
human because you can't be anything else other than human.
Well, yeah, because otherwise he'd have his own little web page that people are scanning on there.
And he can also open up windows on airplanes.
I think we should do that for a topic, like in the future. We should start just pulling celebrities and figure out what they would be in Warcraft.
Yep. 1 week. Every week.
That could be fun. Yeah. If anybody doesn't know, you can tell what game we actually met each other on, can't you?
Diablo 3, right?
yeah. Exactly.
We talked about John Cusack last week. How about him? I'll throw one out there.
He'd be an assassin rogue.
Roguish?
Yeah.
Troll rogue.
Yeah.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Alright, I agree as well. Alright, we got John Cusack as a troll rogue.
All right, we got one. How about one more?
One more?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie is a wonderful person to try to disseminate.
Warrior? I reckon she'd be a warrior.
A warrior. Warrior. It's a good class.
Night elf warrior.
How about the warrior? I could see the night elf, but not a warrior.
Then a druid. But she'd have to be one of those fighty types.
Druid.
She wouldn't be a magic
yes.
caster.
Not Tauren, because her boobies aren't hairy. We've seen her boobies.
Actually, I think she would be a blood elf rogue. Is her
good
blood?
lips.
Yeah, blood elf rogue.
Blood elf. Blood
Yeah.
elves can't be druids.
I'll just say it's a
yeah,
blood
so
elf.
blood elf rogue.
Because all she does in movies is play, the assassin / spy / Tomb Raider kind of things.
Yeah.
And badass chick all around. And you gotta give badass to rogue. I give badass to warrior too, but yeah.
So pretty much, I think the consensus is any politician would be a rogue.
See, what gets me is
But
you guys
we
don't
had
have
Romney
any of
and
the
the
interesting
Hunter.
parties that we have over here. I mean, you guys don't have the sex party. We have an Australian sex party that you
I
can
want
vote
a
for
sex
here.
party.
We have sex
What the
parties all the time. They're
fuck? I
called
want
orgies.
sex party. Come on.
It's actually, you could actually vote for them.
I'll vote for a sex party. Count my vote.
it.
I want a sex party.
See, you got such boring politics. Or the legalized marijuana party.
They were gonna talk
Yeah,
about
we try
taxes, gay marriage, and orgies.
that. And Obama's making you gay.
Yes.
Ay,
We're going to
jeez.
legalize
getting so much.
orgies on every corner.
I'm game. Let's go. My pants are off already.
Put them back on.
You
Wiggle,
blinding
wiggle,
the
wiggle,
poor
wiggle,
boy.
wiggle, wiggle,
Stop
wiggle.
it.
I already told you, I've seen that too much.
Damn it. Alright, guys.
It really is cold in here, isn't it?
Oh, fuck you.
Excuse me while we're all break.
Alright. Let's round it out with the plugs for the night. We are still sitting on product. People have not taken up their arms, have not gone to their emails, they have not gone to their Twitters, they have not gone to the same place that they can actually acquire fun stuff from us. And we are also listening to you. We want to hear more of your ideas. We want topics. We want ideas. We want to do a show for you as well. So, yes. We are on... What do we have? You're the guy.
Yu-Gi-Oh! PAX,
Kajudo, you mentioned.
Judo starter deck,
Alright.
Magic starter deck. And put your damn pants back on.
Damn it.
And I'm not there to even have a look. Damn.
I told you it was cold.
Yeah, being out here, I had to.
Yeah, it would be so much to look, I suppose. It would have shriveled up. Gone,
I shut my
yeah.
I shut my live feed down too. There is a live
video.
There is a live feed every time we record live. There is a live feed. Other than now, because we're out here more remote, I had to shut that whole thing down.
Now that we're in the studio.
The freezing ass studio.
Yeah, you're proof of
As
that.
you guys get colder and I get warmer. Oh, dear me. It's still lovely
Is it
and
a
bright
bit
and sunny
nipply over
outside
there?
too. Yes, it is a bit nipply. It's always fun at this time of the year because the girls are wearing things that are thinner and you can see how cool it is still though.
I
It's
love
always more
The
fun.
female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down.
What?
I shut that whole thing down.
What thing down?
Yeah, what thing?
I don't know. Record back. It took me a while to find that. It was pertinent a while ago. Anyway,
Once again, you should have these things queued up.
how are we giving out our prizes this week on this episode for anyone that wants to take up their arms to their emails and their Twitters and actually acquire our product?
I think the phrase of the week should be, put your damn pants back on.
That will work. You send an email to formatentity@gmail.com.
Tell him to put his pants back on.
Tell me to put my goddamn pants back on in either sense of the word, and I'll accept any phrase of that.
And maybe he'll listen to you.
Podcasters don't wear pants. Don't you know this?
I'm
It's
learning
exactly
today.
the same as Newcasters.
I'm
They
not
don't
the
need to-
weird
it's not the
one
season.
with my pants off. You're the weird one with your pants on. I mean, you're podcasting too. You should be joining me in the non-pants wearing.
Whoa, whoa.
Right?
God,
Jordelli, you have your pants off, right?
I'd be freezing my ass off, and that's not a mean feat.
Alright, so keep your pants on, take your pants on, put your pants on, either which way. Send that to formatentity@gmail.com. Also, follow me on Twitter at format_entity. And I will be sending out a tweet. If you retweet my tweets, you also have a chance at another prize. Wait, what's the email prize? Still Kajudo?
No, I have no idea.
Picture
Don't
of
ask me.
Delia without her pants on.
Alright, Jordelia.
No, that's floated around the internet more than once already. So
You've been trying.
That's
Oh,
not a
see,
good
it's already
prize.
free picture. You don't even get a prize for it.
You've been trying to get rid of that, huh?
come on, that and the boobs have gone around the internet.
So
Where
I
has
got
my
friends.
theme gone?
Don't I have nice friends?
I mean, that's an option. I got booby pictures. I'll send you a booby picture if you want that more than cards. I don't mind.
I've destroyed my theme. I'm just telling you right now.
Anyway,
Horror.
what's Kajudo about?
Oh, maybe we could. If you sent us a movie picture, it is following horror still.
Yeah, every horror film has boobies.
I was talking about your movies.
Kajudo.
That would be a horror story.
So the game Kajudo, it's still pretty new. It's out there. It's a little bit like the
Magic Light.
Magic Light.
Yeah, it's Magic, later version of it. Easier to play.
I thought
Okay.
from what I'd seen, I thought it felt like a little bit of the other one you tried to get me on with the guys that create shields and you have 5.
It's
Well,
Duel Masters version
Duel
2.
Masters, yeah.
Well, it's
Duel
the same
Masters.
game.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one that it reminded me of, Duel Masters.
Just give me paper
It
and
reminds
dice
you of
games.
that.
Fuck, huh?
I prefer paper and dice games.
Yeah, I know. But we're
You should
giving
see my dice
away
collection.
Kajudo cards, so and So yeah, so the email right away, first email is Kajuto Cards. Retweets gets you entered into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter Deck.
Damn, this is a long podcast.
Yes.
See what happens when we have a guest?
They get slightly distracted.
Who's afraid of the big black bat? Riddle me this.
Ah, shit, it's playing again. Damn it.
Good, I'm okay with
Who's
that.
afraid of the big black bat?
Could you at least combine the two, maybe?
Dear me. Boys and their toys.
Oh, yes. Gadgets.
Way too many of them.
Oh, come on. Gotta have gadgets.
Monkey.
Any geek worth their weight has gadgets.
I got gadgets worth my weight, I think.
I was going to say, I got a lot of gadgets. That must be pretty heavy. Well, yeah. You know, I actually lost 5 pounds. I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah, turn around, you'll find it. You didn't lose it, it's right behind you.
No, it's not. It's next to me.
I've seen it.
Yet there's a
Well,
problem.
yeah,
Do you know
but
why
that's
you
'cause
don't
it's
want
not
women to
cold.
lose weight?
Alright, we're getting way off the rails. Let's close it out.
You already killed my theme.
I also don't. I don't have another theme to close on here.
Well, you better not take me to Hawaii tonight. At least end me with a good theme. End me with Halloween.
Just Halloween. Here we go. That's specific. Of Halloween.
I just think this is the most appropriate Halloween horror kind of song ever.
It's the most iconic. It's the one I love. Thank you, Dradelia, for joining us this evening.
Thank
Or
you,
day.
guys.
It was a lot of fun.
Do you have any Twitters you want people to follow you and find you? Do you want a Facebook?
Nah.
No shoutouts? Alright.
Nah.
If you want to find this lovely lady, you're going to have to email formatentity@gmail.com.
No, just look on the internet, because clearly there's pictures.
There's pictures that she's trying to
Oh,
hide.
but there's no face.
No one's looking
See?
at faces on the internet. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night from the Title Unknown.
Later.
See you later.